Good morning. It is Friday, September 13th, and we are heading to my 20-week anatomy scan. So, sorry, we're getting ready to just leave, so I'm filming this really quick. It's like almost 8 a.m. We're gonna get a fetal echo. I'm gonna see if the CT tech or the maternal fetal medicine can mark the gender of the baby in an envelope for us. And then I'm gonna finish decorating our gender reveal box today because my friend is coming over later tonight to pick up both those things, and she's gonna hold on to it till next week Saturday. But yeah, since I can't really film because it's a medical appointment, you guys will probably catch me once I'm back from that. But hopefully good things. I've been feeling not movements but those little bubbles. I haven't felt anything today, so I wonder if baby's still barely moving or sleeping, but we'll see. Yeah.
Just looking at the pictures.
The foot.
It's a big baby.
Measuring.
Oh, you can kind of see it here how it's sitting. Like, see, and then that's the foot.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you can kind of see it.
They got their foot hanging over their head this way, so their butt's right here, and their legs going. Oh my goodness.
That's funny. That's how I sleep too.
Yeah. Okay guys, so I am back from my 20-week anatomy scan. George isn't with me because, he came with me to the appointment, but he had to go do something quick at work for about an hour and a half, and then he'll be with me for the rest of the day. We do have another appointment with my actual doctor and not maternal fetal medicine. So if you don't know, your anatomy scans are usually done, at least here at this facility I practice with, and I believe normally they're done with maternal fetal medicine. So they're like advanced fetal and maternal practice. So they actually check the baby and do a little bit more in-depth specialties with it. So usually your anatomy scans are done with them. It went very well. I have quite a bit of information to go over with that, but I want to wait until I see my OBGYN in about an hour or two to kind of confirm what we got going on. So far, everything looks great. There is some slight confusion with my glucose test, but I'll touch on that later. I am home for now. I'm trying to finish the gender reveal box. I got the little envelope with it, with the gender that the maternal fetal medicine doctor gave me. So I have that. I'm trying to keep it out of sight, out of mind, because our gender reveal party isn't until next week, Saturday. So a week and a day out. But baby's okay. Baby was measuring about a week ahead. We did get pictures. They're probably the most pictures we've gotten so far. Baby was still sitting breech, and they had their legs at some point over their head, so you can't really tell too much here. We got the foot. Sorry, it's kind of glary. And then here you can actually see the baby. So baby's sitting here, and then that's its foot, so you can't see the actual leg, but very fully bent. I am starting to feel some movements, but since I only really have like an hour and a half to myself before my next appointment with my actual OBGYN, I am going to see what I can finish on this box, for this gender reveal box, and then I'm going to eat something because I don't know about you, I feel baby a lot more when I'm hungry rather than when I'm full or after I've eaten. Usually I think baby gets food coma. But yeah, so I'm gonna work on this box, and I may see you guys afterwards, at least after my doctor's appointment with my OBGYN in about an hour or two, and kind of go over all the information we learned today. Because yeah, I think I made a minor mistake with my glucose test, but we'll go over that when we find out more information later today. But yeah, let's see. Let's just hopefully I didn't screw anything up too bad. Okay. My cat's tail. I'm going to decorate this box. His tail. I cut out a bunch of shapes with my Cricut machine, and I don't really have any glue besides super glue, so that's just what I'm going to use. And I'm going to finish this thing once and for all because it has to be done today, so. Sorry, like shimmer from the light, but not too bad for a little bit of super glue. I just realized I have ribbon that's going to be wrapped around the side, so you're probably not going to be able to see the question mark. Oh well. Baby. So we reached week 20. So how do you feel now?
Excited?
Excited?
Yeah. Maybe just to find out what baby is.
Yeah.
Yep. Mhm.
Should we talk about what happened at the 20-week scan? Or
Yeah.
okay. So, I mean, you can play. I'm just probably just gonna talk. So,
Mhm.
so 20-week scan went well. Baby looked good. I don't think anything looked off about the baby. We do have to do a repeat scan in 2 weeks.
Is it 2 weeks?
Yeah, about 2 weeks. They didn't get everything.
Yeah.
I think they wanted to look at the heart from a different angle. And I think like an artery they wanted to look at, but they couldn't see because the baby was too curled up. But everything else was measuring fine. The baby is measuring about almost a week and a half ahead. But I found out I need to redo my glucose test, which I previously passed about 2 or 3 weeks ago. Or 4 weeks ago. I feel like it's been a longer time since I've taken it. But we found out that since I took the test while on metformin, which is what I take for my PCOS symptoms for the last 2 years when we were trying, just to see if it'll help with my hormones. Obviously, metformin is a medication for people who are diabetic because it helps regulate your sugars. So when I took this glucose test, I was still on my metformin. So of course I passed. And maternal fetal medicines, I guess they didn't realize I was on it. My OB never told me to stop taking it. So I do have to redo it. They did have me stop taking the metformin since Friday night, right? I haven't taken it. It's Sunday now, so it's been like 2.5 days since I've been off of it. So I'm gonna retake it at 24 weeks. I think they may have me do it again at 28 weeks. But yeah, so that celebration of passing my glucose test is kind of voided now. So I mean, I knew I was going to redo it again anyway because I did an early test. But considering being on my metformin, I haven't really gained any weight even before pregnancy. Like, I've been kind of stuck at one weight. So I'm worried of being off of it, my weight's going to increase even faster. Even being just 20 weeks pregnant, I've only gained about 5 to 6 pounds. Then again, I am on the chubbier side. So I know sometimes they say if you're already kind of overweight, you don't gain as much weight as fast as people who are slimmer. Don't know how true that is. But because the metformin could possibly be hiding gestational diabetes, they're kind of thinking that might be the reason why baby's measuring a week and a half ahead. So they do want to do growth scans monthly. So usually, if you're perfectly pregnant, you have like your pregnancy confirmation ultrasound, your 20-week anatomy scan, and then some providers do another growth scan closer to your due date, so around like anywhere between like 32 and 36 weeks, I believe. I will be getting one every single month just to make sure that I don't have gestational diabetes and it's not gestational diabetes causing the baby to be bigger. I found out my mom had a really small baby, so I'm kind of hoping that gene follows through with me because that would be nice. But
Big baby.
What do you call the baby though?
Big back baby.
A big back baby. He said we're gonna have a big back baby, and I'm just terrified of that. I mean, George wasn't big, but he was maybe on the higher end of average.
Yeah.
It was still in the average range, but did your mom say you were like the chubbier one out of all of them?
I think so, yeah.
He was the chubby one, and he was born breached.
Yeah.
By the time his mom got to the hospital, I think he already had like a foot coming out, and I was like, oh no. And baby's been sitting breech for like 3 weeks.
The good thing about that though is that it was quick. So hopefully yours is quick too. You don't have to be in labor for so long.
Well, I mean, I don't want to be too quick to where like the baby's like coming out and like still on our way to the hospital.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. But do you want to explain how baby was sitting? Because we did an abdominal ultrasound first. And then
I can't explain how baby was sitting.
Well, I mean, you don't have to like physically show it, but so we did an abdominal ultrasound to do the anatomy scan, and they got, you know, all different angles of the baby. They measured the bones, and then, like I said, they were trying to get certain parts of the heart and the artery. I think a certain artery they wanted to look at, but a baby wasn't moving. So then they said, okay, well, we're gonna do a transvaginal ultrasound to check my cervix, which, by the way, came out good. So we're staying. Well, I'm staying on the progesterone till 36 weeks to help promote my cervix being closed and thick. But they did transvaginal ultrasound to check that. And they said, okay, we're done checking your cervix. Go get dressed. And we're going to do one more abdominal ultrasound to see if we can see if baby moved for those better angles that we needed. And baby was sitting breech with like knees to their chest the first abdominal ultrasound. But how was the baby's legs like 5 minutes later when we did our second abdominal ultrasound?
Baby's legs were vertical and the feet were by the head, so pretty much sitting like a V.
Well, show it with your arms. Like, how was
like this?
Yeah, like, so like his forearms are like the baby's legs, so
yeah, maybe I can grab the picture. Where's the picture?
I think it's in the bedroom. But yeah, baby basically was like this with their hands, and their feet were like up here. I didn't feel it. Like, I can actually feel baby now. It's not strong kicks, but it's a lot of like little bubbles that I'm feeling. But I didn't feel that transition.
Baby's head, and that's his foot.
Yeah.
His or her foot. So essentially, legs are probably at the foot.
Yeah.
Yep. Sleeping like I sleep.
Yeah, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Too much like their dad already. But yeah, so other than that, it went fine. Gender reveals this coming Saturday. It's Sunday. We pretty much have everything mostly prepared for the party. We gave my friend the envelope with the gender. She took the gender reveal box. She texted me as soon as she got home that she opened it. And then I told her not to talk to me until the party. So she may not be able to attend the party because she's in college classes. And she has like an event going on the weekend. So we may have to pick up the actual gender reveal box with the colored balloons already in it the day before. So we're going to have to be good about that and not do any kind of peeking. I feel like I'm okay. I feel like this is the one I have to worry about.
Cool. Not me.
Okay, well, the anatomy scan went well. It's also going to be our anniversary. Not the same weekend, but a little after. So the gender reveal's on the 21st. Our wedding anniversary is on the 24th. I'm still trying to see if we can do a night in Chicago for our last anniversary by ourselves. Usually we travel. We've done like cruises or gone like places we've never been, but with baby on the way, obviously financially and after paying for IVF, we don't really have that kind of fun. So maybe just like a night in Chicago to ourselves. But we're gonna find out what baby is this weekend. And what do you think it is?
I want to say boy, but I don't know. You confused me. Now I'm thinking it's the other one.
He says I confused him because I keep telling myself it's a girl to emotionally prepare myself in case it is a girl. He's like, well, no, I think it's a girl now. And I'm like, in my gut, I kind of feel like it's a boy. But again, I'm just preparing myself and telling myself it's a girl, so I don't don't get surprised. Like, surprised in a bad way. But we're excited. George says this week is going to go by really slow. I feel like it's going to go by pretty fast, but
we'll see.
We'll see. But I think that's really just the update regarding the anatomy scan. And yeah, I don't think the next update would be probably till our private ultrasound, which we're doing the day after our wedding anniversary, actually. So I can probably record that one. But you excited?
Mm-hmm. Yep. Just want to know what it is. That way I can at least expect something and not be like, oh, it might be a boy, it might be a girl.
And we can actually go baby clothes shopping.
Yep. I could probably even choose an outfit.
Yeah, I think it's the part I'm most excited about.
Just getting the outfits.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everything else is too expensive and not fun, so we'll leave that stuff for the registry.
Yeah.
Have everyone else get that for us. Soon, baby.
Very soon.
Soon.
Just a week. Long week.
We'll make it. Right, Tiberius?
Hi.
Do you want to be big brother?
He said no.